I think the breakthrough is helping folks understand, okay, what risks really need to be identified first? And then what are the trade offs with some of these different strategies that could potentially be implemented? In helping folks build this bridge to understand there's a big difference between treating those that you love fairly and equally. And even a recent situation was, this is a second marriage later in life. She brought more of the assets to the table, financial resources to the table, if you will. But now they're both getting out there a little bit. They're in their early 70s. Hopefully, they've got a good runway ahead of them. But based on how estate plans currently set up, ownership and beneficiary designations, all that, if she were to predecease him, based on how the estate will flow, it'll go to her children, simply put. And that could leave him vulnerable later in life. A very specific example of some coaching there is just to say, hey, at a minimum, maybe think about leaving a life estate on the house to your current spouse. And then the house could flow to your ultimate beneficiaries, your children. But if she was to predecease him and the lion's share of that estate flows to the children while he's still alive, that could be a challenge. So I think that's a good example where there's maybe some sensitive dynamics at play, but it's just so important to address those risks and push through in those conversations.